Kyle, who is your biggest bust of this draft?
Okay, so I don't think he's necessarily going to be a bust, but I think he's in a terrible situation to succeed. I'm going to go with Travis Etienne because they got James Robinson. They have nothing on offense, nothing on defense. He's going to get thrown into the wolves. He's going to look horrible for them. Now, if he got drafted by a better situation, like say the Pittsburghs would have took him, they would have been fine. He would have been great. But the fact that he went to Jacksonville, I think his career is going to be very short lived. So that'd be mine for now.
I mean, I think it was. I know people had him mocked that high, but I don't think that it makes sense that Najee Harris and Travis Etienne went that high. I mean, I
It
don't
don't,
know.
especially when you got James Robinson who broke out last year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
I didn't think that was a smart pick for them,
They could
but
have found
they
something
just
more
trying to
valuable.
trying to keep the Clemson boys together, I guess.
Do you
I can
think? Do
see
you?
it.
I would say. Do you think that Trevor was like, "Listen, if you're gonna draft me and I'm gonna be in this shithole place, you gotta bring my boy Travis with me at least."
Right.
Hey, it's a possibility.
Okay, so I could see Najee Harris going to the Steelers where he
Yeah,
went
that was a
because
great pick for them, I
but
feel.
other than offensive linemen, like that's legitimately all they needed was a really good running back. My thing with ETN though is after the draft or after the first round anyway, Urban Meyer said we see him as a third down back. There's nobody in the NFL that drafts a third round back in the first round of the draft. And if you do, you're an idiot. And that's I mean, if he's only going to be a third down back, then you've just wasted your first round pick. If you use him any more than they should, then what are you going to do with James Robinson, who was the best rookie running back in all of football last
The
year?
only thing they had going for them.
The only legit.
I mean, ETN could probably play slot receiver.
They're going to have to find ways
If
to get him. They're going to have to
exactly.
like that. They're going to have to.
And I hope they prove me wrong because I like
Have
ETN.
to.
Like I'm pretty sure he was one of those kids that wanted to come to Tennessee, but then the whole Clemson thing happened.
Oh yeah.
I love it when you guys bring up prospects and stuff because you're like, that guy should have went to Tennessee. This guy should have went there. And it's like all
There's a list
Clemson
of them
guys.
that should have went to Tennessee.
Like literally, their whole team from like 2 years ago were all like at one point committed to the Vols or like about to commit to them. T. Higgins, Amari Rogers, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. That's just four offensive guys right off the top of my head.
That's
Which
crazy.
was scoring more than 17 points a game last year.
Like their whole offense should they like literally they're the Tennessee Tigers or the Clemson Volunteers, whichever one you prefer.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What's up, guys? This is Justin with the Offensive Line Podcast. Subscribe on YouTube for more content like this clip and for viewing the full live shows.